Hey, welcome back. Let's do some work here. Let's do some DNS failover. Let's run some tests. I'm gonna shut down one of. Let me show. Let's pull up the checklist here. So we have three hosts, and then we have two DNS servers on different hosts. So I'm gonna shut one down. I'm gonna shut 53 uh, to test a failover on 117. And this is kind of a description of what I'm gonna do. I'm testing it so that way, if anything, it's always good to be testing this. And of course, this is a home lab, so these IPs are gonna be scrambled around, changed around. So just for the sake of the video and for the permissions and safety. All right, let's get started. So let's log into 53 right now. We're already logged in. Let's open up the command prompt. I'm gonna run this DNS client service address. Here goes 117 and 153 are two DNS servers, and they're on different hosts. Let me see. Here is the DNS manager, which I'm not gonna run it from there. I'm gonna do everything. I'm gonna shut this one down, but I'm just confirming that this is the DNS server here. And let's go ahead and shut it down. Let's open up our hyper manager. I'm gonna log off. Anytime you shut down a server, you don't want to turn off. You want to shut down. That way it doesn't corrupt anything. Once it shuts down, let's go ahead and shut this down. And then we'll just test it from another. We'll jump into the next host right now and then just test. Let's see how long it's going to take. Let's jump into our next host. Let's go into. This is going to be the next host. So let's. This is a different. Let's just test it. Let's ping. Let's make sure it's off. Once it's off, we'll confirm that we can run these commands on this other server. This is the DC on node 1, and we can be jumping back and forth. It's still shutting down. So once it shuts down completely, and it looks like it's about to do it, we'll go ahead and gonna run these commands right here. The first one's gonna be just a lookup. Make sure it's gonna pass because if since 53 is down, then 117 is gonna take over. 53 is on host 2, 17 is on host 1, and the purpose of this video is to make sure our DNS does not go down. If anything happens to one of these virtual systems, okay, it's down. So let's go back into host 1. Okay, there we go. Now let's go ahead and clear. Gotta go clear. Let me run this command to see if I still see it. Okay, that's fine. Now let's go ahead, because once it fails, you can't even log in, and whoever's logged in will stay in for a while until they get booted out. In other words, everything fails. Your GPOs, your login, your Dubos. So everything fails. So let's go ahead and now let's run those tests. Let's get this out of the way. Let's do another clear. So the first one is going to be nslookup. If I can spell now. No, this is you're just going to look up the domain. Yep. They found the domain. And now I'm on the second node I'm on the second DNS server. Now let's run nslookup resolve. No, I already did this one. Let's make sure it's going to resolve it. Go type. Make sure the CRV is still on. The CRV record, we're going to look at that afterwards. Yep, it's there. So that's another good test. Now the next test is I'm going to log off this server, the one that has the failover DNS, and then just relog back in, and then make sure it's because if DNS is working, I'll be able to log in. If DNS is not working, then I won't be able to log in. And then I'm going to go into the DNS manager at the end right now just to look at the A record and the CRV records, just to give a little bit of info on that. So this failover went from here to here, and everything passed as it should. Okay, wrong password, that's fine. Okay, there we go. It's probably running slower. It is running slower because it's behaving a little different, but it shouldn't. So now, just as a test, I'm going to go into the DNS and look up the forward lookup zone. Here's my here's my records right here. DC1 static. Look at that. It's down. It doesn't say anything there, or I don't know if it's down or it. I don't know what's gonna show here, but it's working. So the two A records are here, and the SRV are here. So here's the LDAP for the Active Directory, the Kerboost for the password authentication, global category for the I think that's a replication for all the other domains. So I can see it here, DC1 and my other DC node 1 DC1. Good. So I know that this worked. All right. Hopefully this helps somebody because it helped me. Today's project. Hey, welcome back.